大家好，我是青青，今天我们继续《火焰纹章之风花雪月》的第41期。星期天选择散步吧，看看我们5年之后的大修道院有没有什么变化。武器店有新武器进货了，道具店呢也有新道具进货了。骑士团工会，新的骑士团，我们就用个人的他们的做他们外传啊得到的专属骑士团给他们吧。我现在缺一个飞行的骑士团，可惜他没有啊。多了一些新的任务，那我们挨个的来做一做吧。筹措物资，要筹措2个锻造石和2根杂草。你要杂草干什么，基尔伯特
？We have given proper burial to the Imperial soldiers killed in the monastery, the ones who were sent to investigate the thieves. Already, rumors spread that they were utterly annihilated. So regardless of whether there are spies observing us, the Imperial army will know of this soon enough. Your Highness, Dmitri, how could you be so reckless?
他做的不挺好的吗？帝国军是我们的敌军。杀了又怎么样呢？你要杂草干什么？请问？高度训练，来吧。杂草的话怎么获得呢？我们先过来这里收一下菜，种的是根茎植物种子和果树种子。宣传密钥，听说种黄色花朵的种子全种这个。接着的话呢，我们不施肥，就直接预期品质，就什么交出种子需要我开始培育吗？灌注魔力。接着的话，下次来收获应该就可以获得杂草了。不钓鱼，这里的任务的话是。
Do you have time for a request?
传说中的怪鱼据说在钓鱼池里现身了，试着把它钓上来了。珍稀怪鱼，这个任务我一直都没有完成啊！我不知道什么时候来钓这个珍稀怪鱼。今天肯定不行，今天的话没有什么，今天没有什么特殊的提示啊。它有怪鱼的话，它应该会有提示的。魔法水晶。
Got a favor to ask.
找出能让商人赏识的历史遗物吧。文艺复兴了。苹果茶。胡萝卜。东方商人和南方商人有没有什么新的货物啊？也就卖一些茶，有一些礼物啊，好像没有变化。
Hey, welcome.
鸟肉、瘦肉、蔬菜种子，你的也没什么变化吗？
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back to normal soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals. Hey, how about a favor?
还是秘密道具啊？秘密道具的话，要打那些就是出击的那些战斗才能获得。
You're kidding.
亚修，嘟嘟。
Is Dudu really gone? There's so much more I wanted to say to him. He was always so tender with the flowers in the greenhouse. I wonder how they're doing.
唉，嘟嘟究竟死了没有呢？啊，我们玩下去就知道了。
Okay.
接任务，接任务。
Hey, I could use a hand.
斯林半岛的海盗，
I need a favor.
消失于深邃森林的工兵团，同门的年轻人们。5年之后，我们在大地图上跟所有的人都对话吧。食堂我们到时候也会来的。士官学校。
These past 5 years, many kingdom houses have become vassals of the Empire. The major houses of Fraldarius, Gautier, Karen, and my own family Galatea remain loyal. But the lords of the minor domains in the west have almost entirely defected. After all the royal family has done for them, they respond with betrayal, and to think they have the gall to call themselves nobles. But we still have His Highness. And you, Professor. I'm sure we can take back the kingdom's lands.
说得好。接着我们去一下大教堂。先过来这里唱歌，看一下让谁唱。我们让雅尼特和吉奥伯特。
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Listen to the others and harmonize. Work together. The same in music as on the battlefield.
There is still more to learn.
学会圣域了。对了，我要给自己转一下职业。我当前的兵种的话已经升到满级了。
I must keep learning.
升到满级之后，我是多了一个战绩，好像是。嗯？还是说我多了一个特技啊？我的刀剑将领升到满级之后，他应该会给我，诶？我们跟吉奥伯特的支援等级提升了，跟大家对个话啊。
Hello. I have a request concerning that creature. I can hardly look at the thing in the state it's in. Do something about it.
我会想办法的，我处理不了，放着他别管吧，我会想办法的。
We tracked the boar for 5 years. I thought he was dead. In the state he's in, he might as well be. He's gotten better at killing people, and in exchange, surrendered what little humanity he had.
菲利克斯的技能等级较自己的低，因此无法进行高度训练，好吧？菲利克斯因为他跟我的培养方向是一样的嘛，都是剑术、理学还有指挥，等级都没我的高，所以的话不能跟他进行学习。小王子，你不理我。大厅，不用特意去跟福莲对话了。过来吃饭吧，今天什么菜呢？今天几个菜啊？炒肉干。让雅尼特跟吉奥伯特吃个饭。
Eating alone is nice, but I think I prefer eating with a friend.
This smells good. I thank you.
吉奥伯特还是干劲不足，他们两个之间的支援等级还是没有提升吗？小王子的话就不参加我们的这些活动了，他上课也不来，也不跟我们一起吃饭，也不一起唱歌。让谢尔凡跟梅斯吃个饭。等一下，我看一下。谢尔凡现在跟谁比较欠缺呢？就让他跟梅斯一起吃饭吧。谢尔凡和梅斯都喜欢的布鲁赞。
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor?
因为我看了你们的喜好简介呀，这还不简单。接下去的话要让亚修吃个饭。亚修的话，那只能让他跟英古里特一起吃了。亚修和英古利特，布鲁赞我都没几个了，来个这个蜜桃冰沙，有没有其他我多一点的大家都喜欢吃的？蔬菜沙拉面不行，狗鱼三明治需要消耗狗鱼啊，炖泥鳅需要消耗泥鳅。算了，还是布鲁赞吧。亚修、英古利特。
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
还有行动点是我们再吃一顿，让福莲和菲利克斯吃一顿啊，加一下他们之间的支援度。怎么你俩没有同样喜欢？哎，有黄油煎双鱼啊，又需要消耗我2条鱼。你真的没有其他喜欢吃的了吗？这个串烧小龙虾为什么没有人喜欢吃呢？这。看看我哪个比较多啦？布鲁赞，这个什么奶油？我有好多的这个桃醋栗啊！鸟肉、烤鸡肉、蜜桃冰沙、铁板瘦肉、瘦肉胡萝卜，来吧来吧，随便来一个。
That looks appetizing.
My brother used to scold me for being too picky, so I have grown to develop a taste for most things.
剩下最后一点行动点数呢，我们就还是用来学习吧，交流学习。
Speaking of which, I finally managed to meet up with everyone again, but they're all so gloomy. Hey, Professor, care to join me for a cup of tea? We could invite the others and the soldiers.
听起来很不错。
Doesn't it? Oh, there probably isn't time to bake any treats, though. Oh, I should invite Dimitri to come along as well.
Dimitri 不会来的。
Though I don't suppose he'll want to join in.
高度训练，学理学和信仰。不用学理学和信仰了。
Now that I think about it, His Highness was right. We probably don't have time to waste on cleaning. Maybe I wasn't taking the situation seriously enough. After all, the Imperial Army could be showing up at any time. I was just so happy to see you again. And everyone else too. Maybe I got carried away.
我也很开心。
Oh, really? That's so nice to hear.
你的话也只能学辅术跟理学哦。小凡人呢？哦，小凡在另一个方向。好吧，我们去找一下他。5年之后，我们争取每个月啊都跟大家对个话，关心一下大家的心理健康。
Right.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. It's really good to see you again. Gorgeous as ever, might I add. An awful lot has happened in these past 5 years. There were so many times I wished you were around. I'm glad you're back. Your skills are worth more than a whole army.
好啦，我们可以回去啦。委任指导。
This is making sense.
I'm starting to get it.
来吧，吉尔伯特。
I am sorry to make you tag along with my shopping trip like this. You are very kind to offer your help, even though this is my duty.
伙伴就是要彼此帮助嘛。
In return, I will gladly come to your aid when you need it someday. Though I fear there may not be so many things I can help you with.
请教我钓鱼吧。钓鱼执法。
Fishing? Of course, I would be happy to. I recall hearing that Captain Gerald was quite the fisherman. Is that true? You made a living as a mercenary under Captain Gerald's guidance. As a comparatively new member of the Knights of Seros, I was not so familiar with his past exploits. Yet clashing swords with him, even just a handful of times, was enough for his abilities to astound me. You, as one trained by him, must have those same great talents. I have devoted my life to the path of a knight, yet I find your mercenary experience lends your blade...
Hmm?
Wait up! Catch me if you can. Come on, this way. This...
Even in dark times such as these, children can find joy in life.
吉奥伯特也会笑啊！废话，你以为人人都跟你一样？
Was I smiling? Please, forget you saw that. I do not have the right to such pleasures.
资格。
Indeed. For those we have lost will never be able to smile again. I am sorry. I did not mean to trouble you with such talk. Come, let us head back.
谢尔凡。
That hurts. Professor. Thanks for stopping by.
你的伤势如何？
It's not bad. I was even told I'd be cleared for service starting tomorrow. Besides, I got this scar fighting for you. It's almost like a medal or something.
你不是想杀了我吗？
I certainly meant it when I said it, but when I thought you were going to be killed for real, my reflexes kicked in. I reacted without thinking. It doesn't mean I've stopped being jealous of you. But come on, I can't help but look up to you. If I'd had the guts to run away from home, I wonder if I would have cared as little about my crest as you do yours.
你没有勇气吗？
No. But if I thought I could have escaped, I would have tried. I'd leave behind House Gautier, and the life of a nobleman, and anybody who knew I had a crest. Our home is to the very north of the kingdom. Just across the mountains from us is land inhabited by foreigners to Fodlan. It once belonged to Fargus, but now that the kingdom has collapsed, it's only a matter of time until fighting breaks out. Anyway, that land has been contested for centuries, and all that time, it has fallen to House Gautier to protect it. Actually, our Lance of Ruin has been doing most of the protecting.
5年前的破裂之枪现在在你手里啊。
Those were dangerous times. One wrong step, and we would have lost our relic to the church. My father was afraid that the church would try to keep the lance, so he entrusted it to me. If an emergency arose, I was supposed to be called back home.
有没有搞错？你那把枪明明就是我帮你保下来的。Lady Rhea 问我要枪，我没有给她，给了你啊。
I guess those very situations are why my family values crests so much. Since I bear a crest, my parents made sure I was never left wanting.
就之前，如果你选择把破裂之枪交给 Lady Rhea 的话呢，我们在之后谢尔凡的外传剧情之中也会获得的。
My older brother didn't have one, and so when I was born, he was pushed aside. You know, he once shoved me in a well. He left me on the mountainside in the middle of winter, too.
你没有报复他吗？
Even as a little kid, I understood why he was like that. My mere existence stole everything from him. I have no right to complain when I am surrounded by people who would give anything to bear a crest, but do not. Now, women smile at me for the same reason my parents adore me, and my brother wanted me dead. And I have to meet them all with a smile and a wink, because I have a crest.
所以其实你对女性
The women who just want to use me to become nobility? Hatred's probably the right word. Though, in the end, that's just an easy answer. I don't even know how I truly feel about it all. Anyway, it was pretty unreasonable of me to resent you. I'm really sorry about that. And I want to say thank you, Professor. Seriously, thank you. Before I met you, I'd gone my whole life not knowing there was another way for me to live. So, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad we met.
与小凡的好感度提升了，支援度已经到 A 了。
Look at our excellent results.
又到周日了，支援信息：亚修和英古利特。
Do you know this legend, Ingrid? It's about the Battle of Fodlan's Throat.
Oh yes! I know it like the hilt of my sword.
With so many valiant knights appearing in this story, I couldn't help but wonder which was your favorite. I really like this one, the one in the middle, the knight who stands in defense of the Duke.
Such a wonderful knight. One of my favorites as well.
That makes sense. He's so noble and virtuous. In fact, he kind of reminds me of you.
Thank you. You remind me of him as well. You are honest, as is he.
No, I'm nowhere near as great. Maybe someday. Maybe if we work hard together, we can both become knights as glorious as the one in this story.
Together, yes. Now wouldn't that be something? If only we could.
Huh?
Ash, the legends are exactly that. Legends. They're not indicative of real life. The cards we are dealt are what they are. We can work with what we have, but we can't change what's in our hand.
What's that supposed to mean?
I long to serve His Highness as a knight. The sort of knight that legends are written about. But I was born bearing a crest, and with that comes responsibility. Whether I like it or not, I am the last hope of House Galatea. I am the only one who can carry on the family bloodline and restore our lost fortune. To do that means setting aside my own dreams and ambitions.
You still have the right to pursue your dreams.
Ash, I must ask something of you.
Yes, of course. Anything.
My dream is aligned with your own. Please, for both of us, promise to see yours through.
That doesn't seem fair.
I'll never be able to see my dream through. Doing so would mean terrible misfortune for others. So, I am bound by honor not to follow through on my own dream. But I can help you achieve yours.
Come on, this isn't like you at all. Please, don't smile when your eyes are so sad.
亚修无论跟谁的剧情啊都特别的甜，他跟因古利特的剧情也特别的甜。可惜亚修的话，他跟福莲是没有支援剧情的啊。今天的话呢，我们还是选择散步。看看杂草种出来了没有
？Maybe.
哈？难道说黄色花朵的种子？难道？哎，玉器品质为什么是杂草种不出来了吗？感觉不知道怎么才能种出杂草来啊！合唱练习，这次的话，我们还是让吉尔伯特和雅尼特。
Listen to the others and harmonize. Work together. The same in music as on the battlefield.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
你俩的支援等级可以提一提了吧？
Father! Father! Why do you pretend not to recognize me?
答案揭晓啦！雅尼特的爸爸果然是吉尔伯特。
Annette,
I've been looking everywhere for you. Please stop treating me like a stranger. I can't bear it. Father, wait! How keep avoiding me like this?
I have lost the right to face you or your mother.
This has nothing to do with rights. We're family. I'm your daughter.
Indeed, you are my daughter. Yet I am no father. I am only a fool who abandoned his family.
You really think it was foolish to abandon us?
I do.
Then the least you can do is apologize. I'm fine, but Mother deserves as much. I finished my studies at the School of Sorcery and the Officers' Academy. I have a busy and satisfying life now. But Mother, she's waited for you to return all this time, living under my uncle's roof.
I am sorry, Annette.
I already told you, don't say that to me. Apologize to Mother. Let her see your face.
That I cannot do. I know you do not understand, but it is the way of things. As for you, Annette, say the word, and I will disappear from your life forever. For now, though, I must return to my duties.
Father, how could you be so cruel?
爸爸没有脸见你啊，爸爸对不起你啊。大修道院基石碎片。大修道院建立时就存在的石头的碎片，上面刻满了历经漫长岁月留下的痕迹。我们可以过来交任务了。
Oh, good. Thanks.
传说中的关羽的话，好像要等到有提示了再去找他。过来找西提斯。
5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
我一定会找到她的。
Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
学习飞行。
There is still more to learn.
接着我们去找一下福莲。
Professor, I am so glad you were unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life.
我们来高度训练一下吧。学枪吧。紧接着的话，我们去食堂吃饭。哇，这里怎么这么多人呀？你们在干嘛呢？你们都是士兵。 看样子是的，甜食强化粥。你到底强化了个什么东西吗？亚修和。 梅斯，
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
This is my absolute favorite.
定 制菜单，让菲利克斯跟因古利特提升一下他们的支援度。铁板瘦肉。
That looks appetizing.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
接下来的话，哎，菲利克斯跟因古利特的支援度提升了。
Hello.
Oh, hello. Have you been there long? I was absorbed in this book.
Another silly legend?
First of all, they're not silly. And second of all, no. It's an essay that speaks to uncommon and challenging battle scenarios. I've been researching such things since you proposed your unique strategy. Listen to this. Your commander gives orders that put your hometown in extreme danger. Do you carry out the orders, or protect your hometown?
What nonsense. I was talking about real-world tactics, not some dumb ethical question.
Whatever your personal feelings on the matter, I see similarities between such tactics and these dumb ethical questions. I haven't read beyond this one, but I think the obvious answer is to follow your commander. The duty and pride of being a knight demand that you follow orders, regardless of your own feelings. But if I were put in such a position, I don't know how I'd fare. In fact, were someone to carry out those orders, I know that I'd attempt to stop them.
Stop bothering with all this. You're not meant to be a knight. Go find a husband.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
I know you hate the ideals of chivalry and pride. So much so, you prefer to escape your duty as your family's heir. You have no right to criticize me for my ideals.
Perhaps not. At least I know not to heedlessly obey orders. I know not to romanticize blind obedience. My brother taught me to think for myself.
Don't you dare bring Glenn into this.
You're right. Forget it.
这两人怎么吵起来了呢？因古利特的话，他说起来应该是菲利克斯的前嫂子，但是菲利克斯他哥死了。雅尼特的话跟老爹一起吃饭嘛。雅尼特跟吉尔伯特都喜欢的，蔬菜沙拉面。
Pardon me, Professor. I am happy to accept your invitation, but...
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm at a loss as to what I should talk about.
接下去我们让还有谁没吃啊？让斯尔凡跟福莲吃一顿吧。
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
他们俩之间的支援度应该提升了，来吧。
Hey there, Flane. I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd care for a...
Now, just a moment, Sylvain. If you must speak with me, I implore you to do so from where you stand. My apologies if this comes across as rude, but please do not come any closer to me.
Excuse me?
I am sorry. My brother has explicitly warned me not to go near you.
Sedith said that? I bet he also told you any woman who comes too close to me is, how does he say it? Doomed to misfortune?
He used those very words. Is it true then?
Come on. He's just messing with you, obviously.
Of course I would prefer to believe that, but one can never know for certain. Particularly when similar stories are constantly in circulation about you. I have heard that men and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
I hate to suggest my talents are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
确实啊，之前英古丽特说，谢尔凡8岁的时候给英古丽特的奶奶递情书，真的是男女老幼一个都不放过。
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
When you put it like that, I feel like I should defend... Yeah, forget it. Let's get to the actual point.
Did I not tell you, Sylvain? Stay away from me.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior. I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt with, that you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
I would like to believe that you are a sincere and reputable person, Sylvain. But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying goes.
I may not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but...
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on my way.
Flame, wait! Come back! And she's gone. All I was trying to do was deliver a message.
Flame, hey! The professor said we need to come to the cathedral! I'll run really far ahead so you don't have to walk near me!
There, I tried telling her. The professor can't be mad about that.
小凡被嫌弃了。小凡被嫌弃了，我们去安慰一下他。要找谢尔凡吗？算了，我还是想去找这个英古丽特，我学习一下飞行。
Is passed by the make but the Lord after all, but we still. We did well enough.
今天多了一个外传，应该是弗朵拉的墙头草们。雅尼特的伯父多米尼克男爵是继承英雄的遗产，拥有10节血脉之人。为了借到遗产，雅尼特与吉尔伯特决定。行啊，那我们下一期的话就做一下这个任务。好的，我们本期的话就先结束在这里了，我们下期再见。